Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings to everyone. So many times people tell me that they are going through very difficult times and it is so full of pressure. And of course, it is a time that is very pressureful. And the question is how to deal with it, right? That is the main thing, because you see, we are living in this third dimension, and this is a disharmonious dimension. You can understand it by the number and by the symbol of the three. That when you have, for example, three children, and that maybe makes it the easiest way to understand it, then there is always a group of two against one. It's very, very rare that the three children, they all play together harmoniously. Because the three is a kind of dynamic figure. There is this negative and the positive force, and they create permanently a movement among each other, no? Between each other. And the neutral force holds everything together, right? So finding that neutral force in our life, this is the challenge. This is the way we can find a tranquility and a peace in the middle of the storm, you can say so now. There will be never 100% tranquility. There will be always a little movement, because as long as we have a body, the body also is under the dynamic of changes. And with age especially, but also can happen in the young time, you will have to confront all kinds of issues that will start to bother you or whatever that is. So one of the reasons why we actually grow is because of difficulties, and we are here to make experiences. Those experiences are mostly difficult. In the tradition we say within 40 days, 39 days, it rains down difficulties, and one day is a relaxed day. So 39 days are difficult. That means they are dynamic, they are very moving. And as we are now in the transition time, that movement has another oscillation. It is another scale now. It moves like not a little bit less or a little bit more. It is quite a little less or quite a bit more, right? And the way we deal with it stays the same. One famous sheikh that lived in the last century, his name was Sheikh Burhanuddin. Allah bless him. He used to say, first the dervish looks in the morning towards east, and he looks if the sun is still there. And if the sun is still there, he said, our foundation on earth is still okay. When that is going to change, when the sun, you wouldn't find the sun anymore in the east, then you can think something, right? So the sun will be there. And the sun is also our guardian. It is also our guide and represents our spirit. And this is why we refer to the sun when we pray. When we do the ritual prayers, we refer to the sun because the sun gives us the energy to take everything there is under the sun. And so I said it thousands of times probably by now, and I'm not getting tired to say it again. And this is get up in the morning, get this sun energy, which is only in this special way available in the morning. That is what every one of us has to do. This is what nature does. and this is why it keeps intact in function and recovers immediately if we would leave it to recover. So something in us recovers every single day when we get this energy, and gives us strength. That's one point. The next point is movement. Movement becomes more and more important in our time because we are living now in a time where we need very little to move, right? But in the old times, people had to walk more. Their whole household to manage was much more physical, right? Washing the clothes, washing the dishes, everything was more bringing the water from outside maybe to inside, going to the bathroom outside, and so on. Having a garden, most probably. People worked much more with their body than nowadays, right? And gym is not the only answer. You see, that to go to the gym is a very static thing. Yeah. Some of you maybe have heard about the books of Carlos Castaneda. In this book, Don Juan, who is the master of Carlos, says to him, if you walk every day 20 kilometers, then you have no problems. And he did that because this was in the 80s or 70s. And he had the time. In the 70s, people had the time. And he had the time to do it. And myself, I started to do it. I also had the time. And it was definitely one of the happiest times I had in this period. So every time when you go sad, when you come weak in yourself, don't try to think immediately psychologically or complicate things. Go out and walk. Walk as long as you can. Find that time. Walk minimum half an hour, better 1 hour. And you will see that changes a lot of things, right? So the next thing is when you get up, drink a glass of water. Yeah. As soon as possible after you get up. Drink a glass of water. Why? Because that regenerates something in your body that is very good to do it when you get up in the morning. And most of all, what burdens us the most are unsolved relationships, unsolved things in relationships. This is taking the most energy from us. So try to see in your field, what is the relationship that is most troubled? And don't start with if you have an intimate relationship, don't just focus on that. Focus a little around first and see what is there. Is there any kind of leaking? Is there any kind of past thing that comes out of you and tries to connect again with the past? And so on and so on. Are there sorrows? Yeah. Are there things that bother you? Yeah. And when you close all the leakages that are going outside, yeah, from past relationships, all the things that are still moving in your system, when you close those and you make them just good, yeah, you will see that affects your major relationship, if you have one, very strong, very beneficial. Because a marriage shouldn't be a place of constant struggle. It should be just the way around. It should be a place where you can hold to each other and carrying difficulties together, and it makes it easier. If you are by yourself, you can do the same work, because often the reason why you are just by yourself is unsolved relationships from the past. Yeah. We are also, of course, thinking about Mama and Papa, right? If there is still issues there, then is the way to go first, especially with the Mama. So that should be enough for today. Doing so will make you more resilient, will make you more strong, and it is simple. Don't have to think too much. This is what we need nowadays. Besides reducing the time that you are on your mobile, helps you also enormously to stay focused and to stay within yourself. Simple things. May Allah bless you all and protects you and makes you strong and determined to move through these times. Pray for the people you love. You can also pray for yourself. And if you have time, pray also for me, please. But you don't have to think on it. If it comes to your heart, then thank you so much. And we do the same. I'm always praying for everyone who listens, who watches. And even, I don't know most of you, I'm feeling it. So I wish for all of you the very best, and that you are reaching your highest destination within this lifetime. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.